respect for our religious beliefs or the fact that we carry only passengers, I don't know. Have you ever felt something spiritual while traveling the stars? I've jumped dozens of times, and I still don't know I've had the revelation that Keeper Aquilus describes. But I'll keep jumping.
too much coffee last night. I need to swap shifts.
Howdy. It's good to have you back. What can I do for you?
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. Still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process. But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. It's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDef operative.
Starting a firefight on SY-920 would have been an inappropriate course of action. We favored the quiet approach.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. Is it to fit the fleet's purposes? So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? A conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. Finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet, make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk. You've already come this far, which makes you the most resourceful operative in SysDef's history.
If we move in and attack the fleet now, we might not have the resources to bring them down. In addition, they're holding all the tech you need to get to Crix's legacy, so the smartest move is to let you get to it and then bring it to us.
I'm confident once Crix's legacy is in our possession, we'll get the support we need from my superiors to take the fleet down. All right. I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. Please, careful. At ease, soldier.
Anything new to report?
You know, part of me respects the fleet. Stealing the comm spike, chasing the legacy.
Wow, it isn't my old party.
The Vanguard that ready to shot at the FC, aren't you?
I just call them how I see them.
I saw one of the ensigns get an Alpha Centauri from Officer Petrosian the other day. Man takes his job very seriously.
I don't know about you.
fresh faces picked right from the academy. But yours happened to come from a different farm. Prison one, if we're being honest. But if Commander Ikande says you're Sistef, then you are one of us. For now. You guessed it. In fact, I'd say you've got what linguistic experts call FOGO, a firm grasp of the obvious. But I'm not just any pilot. I'm the best, and I've got the kills to prove it. Got some set of manners, kid. The fleet are gonna eat you up. I cut my teeth on space trucks, believe it or not. Before I got my stripes, I was just another cargo hauler trying to earn an honest wage. But after a couple slick escapes, I got recruited to the academy and went from dodging pirates to hunting them. Thing is, some of my best tricks were with a big rig. Ever try a pitchback with a Hope Tech truck with 2 fleet wraiths on your tail? Compared to that, doing it with a military fighter is a piece of cake. Long story. I got my start in the academy and made a name for myself hunting the Crimson Fleet. I eventually got recruited to do test flights on a star station orbiting Lloyd's Rock. Me and 3 other Archangel pilots did some work on some extremely dangerous prototypes. But I caught in a few favors, got back home with Sistef. Someone with my talents needs to be here, where the action is.
Bastards to justice. No one in the right
Yeah,
mind
it
is gonna
was.
complain about some classified
You can
use of
probably
tech.
guess what project it was for.
That way, it just makes the mission that much clearer.
Yeah, I thought you might. I heard the fleet set you up there for some more pirate work. Even more impressive, you managed to do it without taking any lives. Maybe I misjudged you. That's more than I can say for myself, given the history of Project Archangel. The official word is I was transferred back to Sistef because the need was great. Reality is I was kicked off the unit. So bored on that station, I spent all my time in the barracks drinking cases of smuggled booze. When the time came for my test flight, I was so wasted, one of the others had to cover for me. The engine caught fire right after takeoff. Pilot, crew, gone in a flash. Yeah, they even have a term for it. Survivor's guilt. It's some kind of illness and the truth. I appreciate what you're trying to do, though. Just give me some time to process it. How's the pirating business? Yeah.
When you're ready to launch. Wonder where this will all lead. Not at all. Bye.
keeping an eye on them. Best course of action is to leave while you're still able.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Alright, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
I wonder how many poor souls who couldn't make it in New Atlantis ended up working at the fisheries in Neon. See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning. Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credit stone. See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Not the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Interesting. This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see. My store, my rules. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints department. See that giant Model A right over there? Yeah, that Styx. And if I were you, I wouldn't get on his bad side. That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's some kind of I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal. Help yourself. All right, get out of here.
I've been applying to different megacorps in the area, but I haven't got any bites.
Welcome. Security scan complete. Threat level, medium. I'm sorry, your inquiry is invalid. Neon Tech OD for paint and... Affirmative. Your complaint is noted. All complaints, feedback, and only the contents of the message. Complaints of a violent nature, however, are met with lethal force. Frank Rennick is the proprietor of Neon Tactical. My primary function is security and protection. Disengaged.
Welcome to the Ryujin Industries product store. Looking for a Neuro amp? All of Ryujin Industries link. Take a look. Have a look. If something catches... I'm always stocked up on Neuro amps. Neuro amps are Ryujin Industries. Some of our best sellers can help with anything. Some people seem to think so. I say you gotta see it to believe it. Why don't you check out the shop? It's worth it. I'm stocked up on all of See ya.
Good to see ya.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. We gotta look out for each other, eh? Us crate rats used to think the Ebside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but at least they let you live. They're bad news. But compared to disciples, positive angels. Well, you find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions. donations, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart. Can't blame a fellow for trying, right?
I've got my issues. My partner's happy. Kids are happy. That's all I need.
The Astral Lounge got you down. You're in the right place, baby. Everyone knows this is Neon's premier social club. So come on in.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
Love your fit. It may not work for some, but you wear it like a champ.
From the sky. What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it? Yeah, back in the day, you would never. Ugh. Yeah, used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea!
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is. We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us. I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. The disciples? Pfft, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined. So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebside Strikers. Huh! Well, ain't you gung-ho? This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill if we have to. People come to us. They've usually run out of options. So are you really interested? There was a time when we were the only ones that kept those psychos in line. But I'll get to that. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do. Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers? And you managed to claw your way out. That's a hell of a thing. Done anything special? Something that might impress us? Right. So you're one of those stargazers. Sure, they visit here all the time. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Epside's been chewed up and ground up by Neón. Some people snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware. We're fully in alignment there.
I can't understand this sudden urge to join the Strikers gang. I can think of about 100 better ways you could be spending your time.
There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
It's my job. It's going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. Go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
I can't believe you're actually going to do this.
If you hurt any of the Strikers, I will break you.
Can I get you something?
What a city, am I?
But they keep saying they've changed.
Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it a visit. Purely for exploratory purposes, of course.
Speak with me only if you have what it takes to do tracker work. You come to talk about bounty hunting, I can answer questions. Want to pick up a bounty job, go to the local mission board. Be warned, though. If you think this work is for making a quick credit, you may not be cut out for it. Takes skill, precision, willingness to risk your life. We are bounty hunters. We are hired when someone evades the law or some other form of justice. It is up to us to find them and bring them in, alive or dead. I do, but I do not share these stories, for it is not a job to be celebrated. I've seen them beg for their lives, try to pay me not to bring them in. It's life. Kill or be killed. Each bounty represents a desperate person unwilling to face justice. Bounty hunting is not easy work. Not for those simply wishing to make a quick credit, but consistent. Stay safe. Stay wary.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity? Or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera, all day. Why do you think I'm here?
I don't
Hey
know.
there.
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink.
Third velocity and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're floating on frickin'
Customers choose our lounge because we have no blaring music, no crowds.
Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Well, let's face it, some people are just...
Enjoy your drinks.
You good?
Someone there?
Looks like the last of them. Have anything valuable?
the disciples spot you, they're gonna attack straight away. So, stealth was a no-go. Shit. You took all of them out. Strikers can use that. So you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebside Strikers are out for the count. Now that we know where the disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning. Trying to score points with the boss. Smart play, new fish. You might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. Should be friendlier, or I'll make them. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need. The job I got in mind for you.
I will not fall. Neon will not defeat me. Huh. So you survived. Andrea thought Briggs wanted you dead, so he sent you away. Andrea was wrong. Andrea does what she has to. Respect that. Everyone is hard because they have to be. These streets and alleys are all I know. They chew up the weak, they leave them broken or dead in the gutters. So don't be weak. Oh, so the job is, we let the streets know the strikers are back. We have signs that indicate our turf. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting any disciples there, that is the challenge. Briggs said he prefers no blood. I say, make the disciples bleed at every chance. Briggs will be pleased. But if you need things, I can hook you up. I make sure the strikers have what they need. Good luck. A lot of the signs are high up. Yeah. Always keep your eyes open.
Maybe you'd like to try a velocity?
Lives, oh mortal lives, expire. Souls go to their doom.